Tuesday afternoon. The photography elective, a bright room that smells faintly of chemicals and old paper, prints pinned to every wall, cameras resting like sleeping animals on the tables. Aarav loves this class. It's the 1 hour a week that has nothing to do with code. The teacher, a warm woman with short salt and pepper hair and her sleeves always rolled up, claps once. "Everyone, we have a new student joining us. She just transferred in. Emmy, want to introduce yourself?" A girl stands up near the window. Straight black hair, a soft cream cardigan, a small film camera held against her like a shield. She takes a breath and says, carefully, precisely, in the English of a textbook, "How do you do? My name is Emmy Tanaka. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance." And she gives a small bow. The room goes quiet, just for a second. A couple of students smile, not unkindly, but it lands strange, formal, frozen. And Aarav feels it in his chest like a memory, because 11 weeks ago, that was him. It is very good, the stiff sentence, the quiet room, the heat on the back of the neck. He knows exactly what she is feeling right now. Welcome back to Think in English with 1,000 chunks, one story, one situation, 5 chunks of real English. This is Aarav, and today, for the first time, he is not the new one. Today, he learns the 5 ways to meet someone new and make them feel human. 5 chunks, let's go. "Aarav," the teacher points at him. "You were new here not too long ago. Show Emmy the ropes?" And something in Aarav straightens up. Him, the guide. He walks over, and here's his first choice. He could match her formality, "How do you do?" Bow back, keep the wall up. Or, "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Aarav." I don't think we've met. The natural, friendly way to introduce yourself to someone new. It's soft, it's casual, it doesn't announce, it just opens a door. Not, "How do you do?" Not, "Allow me to introduce myself." Just, "I don't think we've met. I'm Aarav." "Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Sophia's friend." It says, "We're strangers, sure, but only for the next 3 seconds. Emmy looks up, surprised, and something in her shoulders comes down half an inch. "Emmy," she says, and this time no bow. Just a small, real smile. It is strange, Aarav thinks, how the exact same moment that terrified him 11 weeks ago is from this side so easy to fix. All it took was one warm, ordinary sentence. Her textbook, he'd bet, taught her the same things his did. Grammar and politeness and 100 phrases for a job interview. And not one line for the simplest, scariest thing in the world. Walking up to a stranger and just being a person. "You must be new here," Aarav says, even though he knows, because it gives her something easy to answer. "You must be new here." The gentle way to acknowledge that someone's a newcomer without making it a big deal. You must be new. You must be the new transfer. You must be Marcus's roommate. "You must be" is a warm little guess. It shows you noticed them, and it hands them the easiest possible line to speak. "Yes," Emmy says, careful and soft. "Today is my first day. I transferred from... It's a long story." Aarav grins. "Come on, let me show you around." Let me show you around. The offer that turns a stranger into a host. It means, "I'll walk you through this place. You don't have to figure it out alone. Let me show you around. I'll show you where everything is. Follow me." He walks her past the print wall, the shelf of loaner cameras, the little red-lit door. That's the darkroom. Best place on campus when you need to disappear for an hour. Emmy lifts her camera, almost on instinct, and takes a photo of the red door. The shutter clicks, soft and certain. And for the first time, she doesn't look like she's bracing to leave. Aarav notices the way she holds the camera, not like a tourist, but like a translator. As if, when the words are too fast and the country too big, she can still point a lens at something and understand it perfectly, no English required. He gets that. His notebook does the same job. Everyone here, he's learning, carries some small thing that helps them make sense of a place that isn't home yet. They end up at a table by the window, in the good light. Emmy sits, but stiffly, on the very edge of the chair, still holding the camera like she might have to hand it back any second. Aarav recognizes that too, the posture of someone who doesn't quite believe they're allowed to be here yet. "Hey," he says, "relax, make yourself at home." Make yourself at home, the warmest 3 words for helping someone feel like they belong. It means, don't be a guest here, settle in, this is yours too. Make yourself at home. Sit anywhere. Help yourself. Get comfortable. You say it in your apartment, at your table, in a class, in a whole country. Anywhere you want someone to stop standing at the edge and step inside. And notice, it isn't really about the room at all. Nobody's talking about furniture. It's a way of saying, you're welcome here. The guard can come down. You don't have to earn your place. 4 words that quietly rewrite the rules of a space and let a stranger breathe. And Emmy exhales, sets the camera down on the table, finally, leans back just a little. "Thank you," she says. "Everyone here talks so fast. You are the first who talked slowly enough." Aarav laughs. "Give it a few weeks. You'll be talking fast too. Trust me, I was exactly where you're sitting." Emmy tilts her head, curious now, and lifts the camera again, this time pointed at him. Click. "For evidence," she says, almost smiling. The hour ends too quickly. Students pack up, the teacher waves them out, and Emmy carefully loops her camera strap over her shoulder. There's that flicker again, the not sure where to go look. Aarav knows it by heart. "Okay, listen," he says. "You're going to be fine here, but if you need anything at all, just ask, okay? If you need anything, just ask. The open door you leave behind you, it means you're not alone in this. I've got you, if you need it. If you need anything, just ask. Let me know if you need anything. I'm around. It costs nothing to say, and to a person who feels lost in a new place, it is worth more than almost anything. Back in Mumbai, Aarav thinks, this part was just the air you breathed. A whole building of neighbors, doors always open, someone always asking if you'd eaten. Here, in a country of people politely minding their own business, that same warmth doesn't come for free. You have to hand it over on purpose. And when someone does, it lands twice as hard. Emmy looks at him for a second. Then that real smile again, bigger this time. "You know," she says, "you are the first person all day who didn't make me feel like a tourist." And Aarav, who spent his whole first week feeling exactly like a tourist, feels something turn over quietly in his chest. 11 weeks ago, he was the one standing at the edge, hoping someone would open a door. Today, he was the door. Funny, he thinks, how you don't quite notice you belong somewhere until you're the one welcoming someone else in. That evening, at the desk, Aarav opens the notebook to page 11, Real English. 5 ways to meet someone new and make them feel human. For each one, when to use it and how it sounds. Listen and repeat in your head. 1. I don't think we've met. The friendly self-intro. Skip how do you do. Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Aarav. 2. You must be new here. A warm guest that hands them an easy line. You must be the new student. 3. Let me show you around. Turn a stranger into a host. Come on, let me show you around. 4. Make yourself at home. Help them stop being a guest. Relax, make yourself at home. 5. If you need anything, just ask. The open door you leave behind. 5 chunks. 1 new girl. 1 classroom that 11 weeks ago would have terrified him. Yours now. Today, Aarav wasn't the newcomer. He was the one who made room. And somewhere in that, he understood he finally belongs here, not because anyone told him, but because he was able to give the welcome he once needed. 11 weeks ago, he landed in a country that felt like a locked room. Tonight, he handed someone else the key, and it turned out he'd had it in his pocket the whole time. That, he thinks, might be the real proof you've arrived somewhere. Not when you stop feeling lost, but when you can help someone else stop feeling it too. Next time, the little word you say way too much, the one that quietly makes you sound unsure of yourself. Aarav learns to stop apologizing for everything. Now open the comments, pick your favorite chunk from today, and write one sentence with it. Your sentence. Your English. I read every single one. Subscribe so you don't lose Aarav on his way to 1,000. But tonight, Aarav writes one more line in the notebook. Not a chunk, just a name. Emmy. See you in episode 12.